What if it's too hard?
I'm gonna push through.
What if it's too rough?
I'm gonna push through.
What if it's too tough?
I'm gonna push through.
What if you're just too young?
That's not true.
What if you're not good enough?
That's not true.
Why? Because
I can do anything I put my mind to.
I believe in you.
Shut up.
Believe in yourself.
Hey, hi.
Tell me why.
We push through anything we put our minds to.
It seems like it's taking Big Brother to get to 9 people for the game to actually begin. And what I mean by that is, a lot of you guys know that I've been rooting and wanting and hoping and wishing for Jessica and Cody to ransack the fuck out that goddamn house. Everything that, and this is more so because of Jessica, I think that everything that Jessica went through, and that it's a lot, she went through a fucking lot in that house. And she was literally tied between loving Cody and the hate that was given to her from the entire house for loving Cody. And you know, a lot of you guys have written comments on my videos saying that, oh, you would never make it in the house, you're supposed to lie and steal and cheat and all this extra shit. And honestly, I really don't think you would have to do that. I honestly still believe that if you pledge allegiance to a good core group of competitors and people, you can just HOH switch, HOH switch, HOH switch, and make nice with people. I think you could survive in the house. I really do. I know without a shadow of a doubt that I would at least have 2 or 3 good people that I could count on if I were to be in Big Brother. And I would play an honest game. I really would. I think that you could do that. The concept of lying, cheating, and stealing is not why I watch Big Brother. I watch Big Brother because I want to see the victorious people win. I want to see the people like Mark bounce back from obscurity and win, potentially. I mean, that whole save a friend and give it. Okay, anyway, before I get to the end I say all that to say this. I have still been watching Big Brother. A lot of you guys have been asking me to do the reviews, but it hasn't been a show for me to review once Cody got his dumb ass out. And he was just stupid. Like, he wasn't able to win anything, sense, anything at all. Jessica wasted the halting hex on them. And then it was just, oh my God. And then she lost the veto. Like, anyways, it was just a waste. I think that whole situation was a waste. It really was. Josh trying to make amends with them was a waste, because we saw when Jessica said that everything that she went through with Josh, there was no way for her to come back from that because of what he did to try to get her not to win HOH on the anniversary of her father's death. There are a lot of things about Josh that rubs me the wrong way. But when Josh won his HOH, I started to look at him differently in terms of, wow, maybe he can be mature and maybe he can win this fucking game. Maybe he can play to win this fucking game, because he started to think with his own, well, Christmas is his like guiding light. But he started to think outside of Paul thanks to fucking Christmas. And honestly, that is the Josh that I would like to see more of. Not the one that's banging pans and, oh, meatball doing whatever Paul tells him to do. Because that's what he's been for the first 23 fucking episodes of Big Brother. He's been Paul's minion, peon, point blank period. And to see him rise to the top in his own HOH was comforting. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe this might end up being a decent game to watch. Maybe. Cody went out like a punk. Obviously, he lost miserably. His fucking fault. But he did plant seeds before he left. He stepped on the table, which was great to watch. And he just walked out the house and didn't say goodbye to anybody. That's exactly how you should be. If you don't like those people, you don't fucking like those people. And quite honestly, that would be me. If I don't fucking like you, I don't fucking like you. I don't understand how I can't be that fake. I can't dislike you and then you get me out the house and oh my God, I love you. Thank you for playing the game. No, fuck out of here. I would have been Jessica and Cody. It is personal. I am taking it personal. What do you mean? What do you fucking mean? But then we move forward, and now you have 3 teams, an isolated individual, and the king himself. Well, Kevin is aligned with whoever he wants to be aligned with. It's like, I don't know, whatever. But you have Maven, you have Jessica and Alex, which I don't know where the fuck that alliance came from. And then you have Josh and Christmas. Josh and Christmas have always been there for each other, especially Christmas in the beginning when Josh was crying like a bitch. And so you have these 3 couples. Then you have Kevin, who's on the outs, Mark, who's on the outs, and then Paul, who's just still running everybody. And it boggles the mind that any one of these individuals who love and watch Big Brother and like it so much would allow this man to run this game all the way to the fucking end. It boggles the mind. Paul is definitely a genius, vindictive, villainous fucking player, but y'all love it. Y'all love to watch him lie from Alex and Jason to fucking Maven to fucking Josh and Christmas. Y'all love watching Paul. Paul is perfect for Big Brother in terms of everything negative about the fucking show. Outside of that, he's a cosmic character, a great actor, and I believe that he does whatever the producers tell him to do, which is probably why he got a chance to win win $500,000. And all of these people in the house are getting him to the exit, getting him to the prize. And they're not even seeing it. Cody was the first person to see it, but none of these Neanderthal people are seeing it. Paul is running the fuck out of this house completely. And the only one that's aware but not making any crazy moves is Christmas. Christmas is the only one that's aware of what Paul is doing. But because Paul completely handed the HOH to Christmas, I don't even think she's gonna make it that far. Paul is the best competitor they have. Maven hasn't won one fucking HOH yet. They have rode the coattails all the way to the fucking end, for the most part. And I just can't see why these people don't see that Paul, y'all are gonna give this man, and I think my biggest issue with this is y'all are gonna give this man a shot at winning $500,000 again. He already had his opportunity. Why are we affording him another? I don't get that. It doesn't make sense to me at all. Put Paul up, get him the fuck out the house. That makes the perfect sense. Then you take charge and you run the fucking game. But then again, maybe they think that they can't even do that. Maybe they think that if they align themselves with Paul, Paul will get them to the end and then they can snipe him at the end. I don't know. But I honestly, do you really think that if Paul is up against Josh, that they'll give the money to Paul? Do you think so? I don't know. Do you think that if Paul is left with Alex, they'll give the money to Paul? I don't know. Are they that hard on his scrotum sack that they're just going to give him the money because he got through the whole entire house? I don't know. At the end of the day, I think what would win for me, if I were to choose someone to win Big Brother, it would be their loyalty, their honesty, the level of trust that they had with the entire house. I wouldn't award Paul for anything because he's a fucking liar. And that's not the premise of Big Brother. At least not for me. I wouldn't award him shit. I just wouldn't. I don't know. I like Christmas's plan. I like the fact that Mark is at least trying to play. He's trying to play. He's doing his thing. Him giving Paul the save a friend at the end was for naught. It's useless. Nobody's gonna fucking vote Paul anyway. Like, it's fucking useless. He should have got a different apple. This whole tree of temptation bullshit is ridiculous as well. But then again, no one is brave enough to even pull from the tree because they feel that they're safe. And now Christmas is playing a nasty game because she's lying. She's lying to people. I don't think you have to lie. I really don't. I don't think you have to lie. Josh has been lying. Josh has been straightforward. And he's made it this far. Josh has been straightforward. He has. Everyone else has lied. Everyone else has lied. Alex has lied. Everyone else has lied, but Josh has been straightforward in his who he doesn't want in the house and everything, for the most part. And he's made it far. He's made it far. I don't know. I just don't like this cast anymore. I really can care less about them. If I had to root for anybody left in this house, it would be Josh and Christmas. It would. Interestingly enough, it would be Josh and Christmas, because Josh, although he was an emotional pansy, he has been playing a legit, truthful game. And so for that, I would reward $500,000 way over a fucking conniving, villainous jerk like Paul. And that's just how I feel about it. What do you guys think about this episode? Do you think that we're finally going to get a show? Do you think that Christmas is going to get rid of Mark? Do you think that Mark is going to win veto? The fact that Christmas lied to Jason and Matt, this whole lying thing really boggles my mind. It really does. And I know y'all, well, you're not going to make it on Big Brother if you don't lie. I can't support and award that way of thinking. Because if you're content with doing that in a game, who's to say you're not content with doing that in real life? Leave your comments below. Let me know if you think Mark is going to win veto, and if you think Mark is going to make top 5. I'd be curious. It'd be actually exciting to see that. Really, it would be, because I think Mark deserves to be in the top 5. I definitely do. I think the top 5 should be Paul, Alex, Josh, Christmas, and Mark. That should be top 5. Let me know who you think your top 5 is.